What the hell? Iris Sticks, 28 months! Oh my god. Hello, thank you. What the heck? What the hecko deco? What the art deco? How many times have I made that joke, do you think? Soup, hello! Iris, how are you? Oh gosh. Alright, everybody gets to listen to me. Make my heckin' dang old Instagram. How are you all? Did you all have did the Americans have a happy 4th yesterday? I had a hat. We watched fireworks from the window and we didn't do anything. What? Have I lost my mind? How do I? Okay. Oh, there we do. What is my favorite star? Beetlejuice. The sun? Alright, hold on. Hello, Instagram. It is I. Comfy Catboy. Hi! I'm live. Do you like that? I think Beetlejuice is a star. Mass Creature! Hello, hello. You got to be from a 16-hour round trip. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Cotton Eye Joe. Oh my god. I don't think it's spelled that way, Iris, though. The star? I'm not sure. The movie is spelled that way. I don't know. I think the star is spelled differently, though. But I don't know, like, the correct answer. You know what I mean? Woo! Alright. I've done it. I've posted it. The spot where I put my phone has enamel pins on it. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Okay, I put it right there. It's fine. There it is. Beetlejuice. Woo, 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 woo. Ah, woo, 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 woo. It's spelled like a like the goose of a batal, you know? Oh my god. I'm so ready. I'm so excited to keep playing this game. Oh my god. Inkstar, hello. How is everybody? I hope you all had a lovely last couple days. Arkansas. Arkansas. Was there family there? What was the what was the occasion? The Arkansas occasion. Kansas. Arkansas. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys. Heck. Family, is your family soup? When a mama soup and a daddy soup love each other very much. You've been having a week, but you're doing better now, y'all. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. Not the other part. Not the other part. I'm like, a bad week. Hell yeah. A lake house from the movie The Lake House. I didn't mean to appear close up. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? I've sort of lost track. Cozy and I had effectively a big old 4-day weekend. Icy Soul, hello. Oh. How are you all? Babies, I love you. We had a lovely weekend. We saw my mom. We ate buffalo wings. Chicken wings. We ate burritos. You know how happy I am when I'm just listing off the things that I've consumed. You know what I mean? Waiting for COD Mwatu. Wait, is there a new Call of Duty game? Can I have some? I consumed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all gone. My favorite thing was when Call of Duty Black Ops came out and people would abbreviate it by calling it COD Blops. COD Blops. COD Blops. COD Blops. I ate all the food. I ate all the food in the world. I had some cheesy crackers that were like, they're like made out of almonds. But I ate them all too. COD Blops. I'm just very late to the most recent one. Oh, okay. I used to play those games, but I don't keep up with them anymore. So I never know, like, oh, is there a new one? What, you know what I mean? What COD? But my computer would die. Cheesy crackers is so good, COD Blops. COD Blops. COD Blops. Well, listen, I'm so happy that everybody had a lovely time. I'm gonna... we're gonna keep our lovely time going. And I'm gonna load up... Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Alright, I'm using that. COD Blops. It's so funny. It's so silly to say. And a lot of times, the kinds of people that are, like, really, really into Call of Duty games are, like, very serious and perhaps masculine. And then you say COD Blops, and it's very silly. And, you know, it's a fun juxtaposition. Alright. So when I build a PC at some point, I'll start streaming. I'll buy COD Blops. Hell yeah. You gotta get COD Blops, though. It's gotta be the Blopsiest. Alright, so before I hit continue on this save, let me turn off the other music. Okay. So let me catch you all up. Alright. This is gonna be a real quick recap, because we're about to hit in on some danger. So basically, we started a new adventure last stream. I've been up since 3. I need sleep, and I ain't getting none. Yippee! Wow! Maybe my dulcet tones will put you to sleep. Hello! Go to sleep! Are you relaxed yet? So we basically, long story short, a girl that we know, it looks like she like is getting framed for a murder of a pawn shop man. There's also like a disc involved, like a music box disc, and a jacket. Are you relaxed yet? I'll probably stream Left 4 Dead. Ooh, that's a fun. I love Left 4 Dead. I didn't sleep last night either. That sucks. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sure I'll remember more details, but we're about to come. We just discovered that our friend, like, is in a locked room with probably the deceased. We don't know for sure if they're dead yet. And she's got, like, a gun in her hand, so we're gonna see how that goes. The adventure of the unspeakable story. Alright, here we go. Bang! I gotta remember everyone's voices. Ah! I'll be alright, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, this is Holmes. After them, go! Holmes also got shot, I think. Behind that door in the storeroom. Hurry! Oh, that's also Sholmes, I think. So we open up this little flap. COD Blops. Yeah, so she's got a gun. He got shot in the back. It's Gina. That's Gina Lestrade. She's a little orphan girl that we made friends with. From that moment, Windibank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B, where Sherlock Holmes lives. Not Sherlock Holmes. That's a different guy. They're different. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, Iris. I gave her Lumpy Space Princess voice. A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh, yes. We asked one of the policemen to have sent it. Party time! It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Harley and Jenny were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Rhoda? Icy soul, I love you. Poor Iris, she's trembling. She doesn't know what happened. This all happened in, like, the middle of the night. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. You did it. Come on, Icy. Come on, Icy soul. Something awful has happened, hasn't it? Yes, I'm afraid so. Alright, so this might just be a recap. That's good. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windibank is dead. No! He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning. Ah, yes, I had a feeling. I'm a funny guy. You did? Well, I saw those police carriages pulling up outside his shop. So I knew something must have happened there. When we entered Windibank's in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out into the street and I chased after them, but They got away. So, it was one of them who shot old Winterbank, I suppose. Literally, the only other COD I have is the first Black Ops COD Blops! I'm telling you. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, my God! They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina. Jenna? But why? Well, the thing is... No, Jenny wouldn't do something like that. I know. None of us think she did it. Then why have they arrested her? I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. It looked really sus. She was acting real sussy about it. About the whole situation. So where's Harley then? Is he still there investigating the same? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals. I don't want to worry you, Iris, but I have some bad news about Sholmes. He was taken to the hospital this morning. What? Well, when we entered Winterbanks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet. He took it and he put it in his pocket for later, for safekeeping. Harley was shot? No. It's alright, his life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? B with the resub! 16 months! Oh my goodness, B, how's that game? How's that new game? Is it amazing? I want to buy it. One of the guys I had a frenemy relationship. Let me play COD Mobile. On phone. They have it on phone now? What the heck? Which hospital? He's at St. Sinner's. Because he's a sinner. He's a dirty sinner. It's so good, buy it? Okay, I will. Crimson, hello! Yeah, I might stream it. I want to stream Ghost Trick. After I finish this first bit, though. So it might be a minute. It's also only on the Switch, which I have to I have to get that figured out. They're tending to him there. I must say, I'm at once. I'll buy a sub soon. I would love that. No pressure, certainly, though. I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see. To operate? Oh, poor Harley. Injured Sholmes. Night Phantom, hello. Why are y'all yelling? It's a comfy Catboy's dream. I understand that you went to the zoo. It was fun. We saw the giraffes. We saw the sun bears. We saw it all. It was a lot of fun. It was really hot. It hasn't been that warm where I live, despite the fact that it's, July now, you know what I mean? However, like a sudden burst of heat decided to be like, oh, the weekend that you all decided you were going to go to the zoo, we're going to make it real hot. And we did. We saw the one lion. He was real lazy. I should have... I'll post the pictures in the Discord later. I forgot to post the pictures. I don't know why. It was a crazy weekend. Shark, hello! Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. There was a tiger, but we missed the tiger. Missed the tiger. The eye of the tiger. It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Winterbank's shop. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. Plan on finishing Master Detective Archives in the weekend. Starting on chapter 3 out of 5. Hell yeah! Lie on these nuts! No! I did see a lion, though. Real one. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but, well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I think that's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Rona. Ah! On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Ah, God blobs. Sasato's, yeah, where's Sasato? Where's Cersei right now? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there, then? Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Miss Sasato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. Icy told it's so exciting. Hell yeah. Ah, I say. Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. Where is she now, Icy? I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know, and I would have come to the station. Your birthday's in 19 days? Hell yeah. My birthday's in, like, 6 months. Didn't have to stay? Ooh, okay. I don't understand why they arrested Jenny. It's not fair. What are the two thugs? What about the two thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? Ah! Oh, dear. After all, they shot Harley dead, didn't they? No, I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris. Ah, this is all so horrible. The thing is, Mr. Windibank was found on the floor in the storeroom, where he keeps all the deposited articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside, an inside locked room thing. Yeah, she got, she's the prime suspect in a murder now. I say, but he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well. Oh, no! And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards. Don't tell me! There was no one else in the room! No, Gina's alive. Yes, exactly. How did you know? It's the only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well... what can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. Well, then just say nothing. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. But I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Bruno. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. And I'm a child. You can't leave me alone at home. Not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder. I don't want to leave her here all alone either. All right then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me? Ah, yes. I'd love to. I don't usually work Wednesday, so I work tonight, so I'm going to have to leave early. Oh, no. Hey, that's okay, though. I'm sorry, though, also. My fiance watches stream. Yo, hell yeah. Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. Don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. Ah, I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. All right, let's go, babies. Today's my Friday, though. Yo! Oh my gosh. Yeah, where should we go? We should go to the well, let's go see Sholmes. Tape him to a chair. Have him watching. Bonk. Saint sinners. We're all sinners here. Howdy! Oh. He's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in bed by the window, didn't he? Man, this is a sad... Look at the state of this hospital. Ooh! Ooh! Bonkety bonk cod blobs. I know it's probably happened. Early was being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I'm not so sure about that, baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Mr. Sholmes suffered. Ah. Hello, what have we here? Who's this? Oh, this ward is off limits, no visiting. So what are you doing in here, eh? Well, I'll have you know. We're Hurley's next of kin. Eh? Oh! Begging your pardon then, ma'am. Sir? A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. Great mystery solver as a mysterious family, eh? Can I make him play Left 4 Dead? Yeah, do it, Icy. Hell yeah. If that's how you see us, sure. Where is it, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he's currently in the operating theater, ma'am. Undergoing an extensive operation. Extensive? It has been several hours since he went in. Oh, dear. Is he gonna be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. What? Ow. I've heard a report that the gentleman claims he had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Ha. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, poor Harlow. Yeah, alright. Alright, to the prison. He always plays as Nick and I play as Ellis. I loved playing as, in the first Left 4 Dead, Zoe. I always played Zoe. 100% Zoe. Speedrun. Alright, let's go talk to Gina. They let her keep all her things. Hello, Gina. They let you keep your gun in prison, huh? Oh, you stole the grenade launcher, Harley, and I'm mad. The name of his dog. Whoa. I wish he wouldn't point it at me all the time, though. What are you here for? Jenny, I have a feeling it's because of us that you've ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you're... Wait. Oh my god. I'm gonna get them all confused. Well, you can't! Sorry? You heard? Get lost! Don't be like that, Jenny! No, you didn't do it! What type of hair? What color? I just know you wouldn't. You wouldn't shoot someone. You think it was me? Pull the other one! Ah. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I'll get by. And if I saw my chance, I'd sneak into the pawn shop any day of the week. Gee, I don't know who she's covering for. It's crazy, though. Ombre purple. Hell yeah. I love that. That sounds dope. You should do it. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Jenny, I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some code came in before mine, said he'd be a lawyer for me and the like. Said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no law. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me any more obviously if she tried. Richard, hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Blonde hair would need to be bleached for it. Yeah, if you have dark hair. Oh, wait. You have blonde hair? Shit, I don't know enough about hair dyeing. I think it'll be great. Why are you bang like this, Jenny? Let's converse with her. Legal representation. I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away? He wanted me to sign some papers, representation papers or something like that. To bleach it to make the dye stay? Oh, okay, okay. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. Why do you think that? Because that's how it's always been for me. Growing up in the back slums me whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, it'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all. Been sold out, nearly snaffled on the back of it. You can't trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to grass. Dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could... Forget it! Jenny, don't you trust Rhodo? No, I don't. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone! I shan't. What happened? The dark, dirty blonde? I see. Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night at the pawnbrokers. There's nothing to tell. Oh, excuse me. I figured it'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and you know the rest. But why, Jenny? Why would you do that? Ain't it obvious? The place here is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Dolphin ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work. And half the time you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? When people say, I see, I think, how do they know my number? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? I'll give it a rest. What be the point anyway, yeah? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Jenny. We're believing you, whatever it is. I'm just making her more and more dramatic. Believe me, don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? What? Tell me. When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. Oh, I've told some unforgivable lies I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? Tell me, Jenny, oh my god! Unforgivable lies! What did you mean before when you said that thing that you just said? Why don't you tell us some of these unforgivable lies? Tell us in detail. Maybe we can help. Throw a party about it. Sorry! We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. Jenny, please! Oh, yeah! Oh, it's a picture of a cat! Wanted to give you this, something to remember me by. Rub-a-dub-dub, cob, blops, bonkety-bonk, bonk. It's a little cat! Photographic print of a really adorable cat. Who is that? I found it in one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point in me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in the pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't come bothering me again, boy. Boy. A year and 10 months. Oh my god. There's so many. Next month will be 2 years. Ah! A year and a half. Oh, Jenny. The white cat photograph has been entered into the court record. 2 years! Whoa! Whoa! Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this thing. What's on the back? Yeah, okay, come on. Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it. 13th February, 9 p.m. Article deposited, 1 small box. Oh, this is a loan amount paid, 10 shillings, redemption deadline, 13th April, 9 p.m. This photographic print is a redemption ticket? 13th February? That could be significant. It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it? A small box? That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Bruno, if Mr. McGilded still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop? Ah, yes. It's something McGilded deposited. We need to investigate. Yo. Oh. Let's go and do the pawn shop. They're gonna let us into the pawn shop, baby. And if they don't, we'll blast our way in. Haha! Get to stepping. Hello. This is where it happened then, last night. That's right, the 2 thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables. But, apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance. No, you're right about that, actually. In fact, if anyone, it's the police who would seem to be the ones doing the ransacking. I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. Oh, I heard that. Is this Gregson? Yeah, eat your french fries. Eat your chips. Oh, Inspector, good morning. Suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. Got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. I want a Frenchy fry. Shame you let the 2 rogues get away. The 2 rogues get away, mind. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I thought you'd assigned extra men to the beat around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there wasn't enough police on duty. Ah! Your ladyship! Oh, I forgot that... Okay, I hope this isn't creepy and weird. I want a Frenchy fry. No one told me you were coming. For some reason, she's got him wrapped around her finger, but I don't know specifically why, so I hope it's not. You know what I mean? I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see that he has the very best medical care. Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital attended to him as we speak. Posture check, thank you. Oh, I never put my chair. Hold on. I have a lock on my chair, so I can't lean back too far, but I forgot to do it this time. Frenchy fry. And I don't think it's Rito's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job. Oh, he took his hat off. Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, mum, as you say. More about the fact that she gives him a more heroic role in the stories. I hope so. Silvercloak, hello. I hope it's just that. The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Would you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. Oh, where are my manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Look at it! Perhaps he'd like some juice and some nice refreshing fruit juice. It's like dancing around. Come on. Why are you thirsty, Gregson? I have some of my special herbal tea with me. If you'd like, so she just has like a thermos. Drink it. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, lovely. So very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. I don't even recognize him like this. I don't have a thermos, but I also live in the year 2023. What year is it? Let's converse with Gregson. Definitely a stream to come back to as a British person. Mass creature, hello. I'm doing my very best with many different British accents. Old-timey British accents. So, how's the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's some very definitive evidence. Just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact. Gina, you're gonna charge her? Is he like an uncle who spoils her? Yeah. I feel very, it feels like it's not weird, but you never know. I gotta be on my toes. Hold on, I'm gonna clear my throat. Hold on. Okay, hello. That's right. Should be able to bring him before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow. What is it? Tell me, Iris. He just always has chips. He loves them. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I would like to oblige you, I'm afraid. Ah, I say. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you? What the? And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you? Oh, how could you? Oh! How could you possibly know that? Guess what? Coblop's bonkety bonk? Yeah, that's right. I had a feeling, that's all. Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. So you've arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison? We met her there. She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What is his condition? Tell me. My God. Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential. I'm so frog. Okay, hello, sorry. Why is he? They're in a newspaper, I don't know. Gregson is infinite fish. Is there fish in there? I thought it was just chips. Oh, I got the hiccups. Uh-oh. That's not good. Everybody inhale. Exhale. Slow your diaphragm. Otherwise, you'll never get rid of the hiccups. Ah! Are you doing it with me all? The hiccups are my least. I gave myself the hiccups clearing my throat. If you like this hiccup content, please consider following or subscribing. Alright, here we go. Really gonna get rid of him. Are you ready? Are you ready? Just hyperventilate. That'll help. That worked. It didn't work. Heck.
Objection! Objection! Chives.
I'm holding my breath, y'all. I know, we're just gonna have to go for it. Oh, what is going on? I'm trying to get rid of the hiccups! But it's not working. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get comfy now. The hood gas. The hood is entirely too much space. It's adorable. I love it. I'm not at liberty to divulge that information, Scotland Yard matter. Are strictly confidential. Well, I know he's being operated on at St. Center. Why can't I see him on family, you know? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. I'm at this hospital's policy, no visiting. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! B, how could you? That didn't, did that? It didn't scare I didn't scare them away! Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you for trying, B. Bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He lost a fair bit of blood. Well, I tried. I appreciate you. Oh, no. It didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so. But a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes isn't human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They've got to stop the bleeding. But he will be all right, won't he? They'll be able to make him better. Oh, of course, your ladyship, he'll be as right as rain before you know it. Really? How did you know? How do you know? How do I know? Well, because of course. Oh, yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. But I pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again. Out there, please don't die, Holly. I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater. Yeah. I couldn't help noticing this, Inspector. Oh, what? Out with it, sunshine. Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk with me and Iris. What's the sauce, Sonny? I'm a copper, and we don't go in for favoritism. But he's right. You don't treat us differently. Because of those adventures of Herlock Sholmes stories, that's why. Sholmes end up dying. I will riot. There's no way. He'll live. He'll live. He better live. Oh. I'll crop up in him, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson. Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Harlow's. What did you write about the Inspector, Iris? I don't remember. Really. Well, the Sholmes is lying. Ah! Hi, Fern. Oh, my God. Oh, it's Sharku. Hi, Sharku. That's usually Fern's move. How are you, Sharku? Gregson is the smartest in Scotland. The artist is how he's put it. Oh, did I write that? Whoa! And you know what that one line did for me, eh? Very next month, my pay doubled! Doubled, I tell you! Oh, that's amazing. All because everyone at the yard reads them. They all read the Herlock Sholmes stories. You even set up a fan club for me. Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time you became such a toady to me. A toady? Can you blame me? All it'd take is one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, the great detective will say he's getting quite overrated these days. Think what would happen to my salary if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost worrying about it. But that would never happen, Gregson. Every month when the new Runts magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages. Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, lovely. Tar very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. Teetotal. Oh, yeah. There's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, what is it? I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it until now. Important message? I wonder what it could be. Tell me more about this important message, Greg Z. Are you gonna tell me what it was, or do I have to extract it out of you? With force, yeah, it's about the young lady who normally is by your side, your assistant. Dear Susie, is she alright? She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe? Nope, not anymore. She had to oh my god. I'm gonna take a break after this to get rid of the hiccups, unfortunately. Nope, say no, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Where? To Lord Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that. One of the whipstalks took her there in a yard carriage after we'd finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare for the return journey and to go meet her there. She's got the nerve using Scotland Yard as a bloomin' messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. Why did Susie have to go see the Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me. But I'd better head over to the Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Is there anything to, like, examine, though? That's some broken glass. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I can't really. Alright, though. Let's see what I can uncover. Boy, what do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in there. Oh, but we were hoping to investigate. There's a crime scene, for Pete's sake. No touching. What's the problem, Gregsy? Runa's a lawyer, you know that. Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship. Ever so sorry. The rules and regulations are a thorn in my side. Of course, if Mr. Naruhodo was to have properly accepted by the accused, that'd be another matter. The accused? Show me some representation papers, I'd be too happy to let you nose around. Did you hear that, Rono? You'll need Jenny to sign some representation papers. Looks like presenting the detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. Well, heck. Well, beans. Alright, I'm gonna go take a quick break. And try and fix my hiccup situation. But I'll be right back. I'll be so right I'll be so right back. I walked for about 4 hours yesterday. Fairy, hello. I'm sorry. Where were you going? Tell me all about it, and I'll read right when I come back. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I love you. Hello. I couldn't get rid of the hiccups. So I guess the show just must go on. I was walking back and forth from a fair from the 4th of July. It made me realize I'm way more active than I realized. That's exciting. What did you make, Icy Soul? Tell me. Well, hello. We're covering the case. We're trying to figure out information. And I have the hiccups, and I'm very unhappy about it. A new location has been added. Where? Oh. All right. Big strong man. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. They think the place is oppressive. I think it's normal. How so? I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. It has a U in it. You can't take that seriously, have ya? Can ya? Maybe it thinks the same about you. So everything is clear with regards to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust? Yes, thank you very much, I'm assuming. They have no shadows, are they vampires? Oh, I hate the hiccups so much, everybody. Ah! This is so frustrating. There they are, Sasada-san and Lord Strongheart. I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious. I'll put a hick in the cup. Very good, there's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. I scared you again. Maybe, I don't know. Wait, what did he just say? You return to your homeland? Susato-san! Was in the art space. I'll take a look in a bit. The birds! Sharku, it's like you knew the birds were gonna... Oh. Ah! Oh, Mr. Naruhodo! What was that all about? Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's all this then? Why are you talking about Miss Sasato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow? Tomorrow? Well, what about Jenny's trial? You mean she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Yeah, we'll just look at them both. Miss Sasato, what's all this about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue just as it has. That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh, no. Professor Mikotoba? We met him in the first... There he is. That's him. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, yep, that's right. I have the hiccups. Hold your breath and raise your hands to the sky for 10 seconds. Fingertips out or fingertips not out? Because I'll try it. My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. All right, everybody, you're going to do this all with me, okay? We're going to hold our breaths. We're going to count in our heads to 10. And then I will have a correct count because I'm looking at a clock. And then we're going to hold our hands up, fingertips to the sky. Right? No. Fingertips, palms to the sky or fingertips to the sky? I don't remember what I asked. And then we're all going to get rid of all of our hiccups. It's only going to take 10 seconds. Welcome back, Shaw. What if you were listening to like a Taylor Swift song and she was just like hiccuping in the middle of it? Tips to the sky. All right, here we go. Everybody, Deep breath. On 3, 2, 1. I did 11 seconds. I hiccuped. I'm gonna try one more time. I hiccuped during that, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Usually if I stop talking for a second helps, but I already... I just took a break. Let's see how long I can hold these hiccups for, I guess. World record! 1 whole stream. Ugh. A burp might help.
10 days ago, Father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown. It might be murder. He goes weaker day by day.
I don't believe it. As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Sasato's departure as much as possible.
Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
I can't believe this is happening. Oops. Oh, beans. No, go faster, faster. That usually works. That's okay. I've got a strange. My lungs are not very good. I'm gonna tell you that for free. I don't have like. I don't notoriously get the hiccups or anything, but like. Sometimes they stick. They overstay their welcome.
So Gina's been charged? She'll have to appear in court?
Yeah, she was formally charged a few hours ago.
And the date for the trial has already been set for tomorrow. No, not even 24 hours later.
Gina? The Lestrade girl and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker, yes. An all too transpicious case. What is that? The pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is without wasting time on these open and shut casements.
It's not wasting time. Jenny would never do something like that. Nor hello.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart.
In deference of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now. What do you hear?
Of course, Lord Strongheart.
Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. Is the hoodie pose? It's not new. I just don't use it that often. Woo, woo. But I got the hiccups, so I'm just like. These innocent dang, don't make me pop a law, man. Do it. I won't stop you. These can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend.
Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
Did the vault get robbed actually? Sholmes mentioned that they were holding all the money in a vault.
Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not remind you of that. Eats a cookie, what kind? I want a cookie. 3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me.
There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart.
Which is?
It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her.
A timely suggestion. I do want a cookie.
Sorry?
The girl currently has no representation. But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial. Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. What will you give me? What you got? What do you want? The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. Whap. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
Why would she do that?
Question you would do well to direct at Ms. Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison.
Yes, thank you.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you. What a busy boy.
What a day. Gina charged with murder. Sasato-san about to leave. Come, Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste.
But Cesar! Strawberry shortbread with jelly in the center. Yo! Oh, is that what it was? Is that what you posted? Hold on, I forgot to look. It's in... Where'd you put it? What? Where is it? Oh, just in the food channel before? Am I being crazy? Regular food. Regular food. What? Oh, I don't remember. I don't... Oh, no, here they are. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these boys. They look pretty good. Frozen baby pickles. Are they frozen on purpose?
What do I want? What do I want?
10 out of 10. You're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you pack the things at that?
As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sato. It's a very pensive look.
I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave.
New stuff is in the art space. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Can I open this? Yeah, look at this. That's adorable. Oh, I love it. Hell yeah. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I can already taste them. Everyone to do the tongue waggle.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off.
I just have to do what I can as a lawyer. Okay, let's go. Let's all go to prison.
Let's all go to prison.
What if I just whispered? Let's try whispering, chat. I'm gonna everybody is a differently whispered voice.
Ah. Hello again, Gina. She's got a gun, folks. What are you lot here for now? It's me, Gina. To have the muzzle of that grenade.
This is nothing. I immediately give up. To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously. I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition in that thing, don't I?
Look! You can come as me as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Gina! I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say and hiccup at you about.
What?
I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Farewell!
Yeah, how did they not confiscate that? That's an excellent question.
Tomorrow I must begin my journey back home, to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable.
Blah, blah, blah.
Salazar. Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't. What of it? It grieves me to greatly have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you! What? It's my fault! Yes, so I have one final request, Gina. Before our paths never cross again.
Never ever.
Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. What are you talking?
Oh, it's so many hiccups.
What do you expect me to do, eh? You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths.
Go, Siren. Hello. I have the hiccups. It sucks. How are you? About what you said before, Jenny. You said something about unforgivable lies.
You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant.
Now, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one in which Mr. Magnus McGilded was acquitted. Ah! The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. Slim Tim with a carrot. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hopping. Drink water upside down. Yo, drink water upside down. I wish I could. I can't get upside down. I'll just drink tea. Listen, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna unlock my chair. I'm gonna lean back. And I'm gonna drink. That's not upside down at all, but... Can I have some tea? Yeah. Spill the tea. That didn't work. Everybody listen, how about this? Everybody tell me you don't need to give me context. Give me your tea. Give me all the hot goss. What's your hot goss? Tell me it. And I'm gonna lean back. And I'm gonna wait. Maybe if I'm at a different angle, I can move my mic. Maybe if I'm at a different angle, then you know what I mean? Don't drown yourself with it. I'll do what I want. I'll drown. I'm a good swimmer. You got one, tell me. We're just gonna look at Iris staring at you judgingly. Oh my goodness. Abby Ghost, hello, how are you? Oh my goodness. We're all just gonna, yeah, we're going into nighttime mode. We're just gonna like relax for a little bit. We're just gonna relax. You want no context? You don't need to fill me in. You could just be like, Jessica cheated on David or whatever, and I'll be like, oh shit. I'm good, how are you? I have the hiccups, so I could be a little bit better. But I'm trying to rid myself of them. Yeah. The tea is that Comfy Catboy got threatened with a knife, Sharku. Who the hell is Jessica? Exactly. How the hell is Jessica? You're working on a new comm. Tell me about it. What is it? We're taking a little break. Missed a lot because you did not look like this last time I saw you. Yeah, I have a 2D model now. I've had it for 4 months or so. Something like that. Not the Iris bias. Yeah, baby. Mix Gina with Iris? Maybe. It's hard to keep all the voices straight sometimes. Yeah, did I call her Gina? This is Iris behind me. That's Gina. That's Gina. Well, you're very cute. You're very cute. Heck, thank you. Mick Dyson, I got a to make 2 Pride Flag theme sets. That's exciting. I know the hiccups are awful. I hate them very much. That's why I want to get rid of them. You see, so you see. So you see. So you see. I have an idea. Wait. I have a good idea. I hate the hiccups too. What if I just put on a YouTube video real quick? What if I did that? I haven't been on Twitch as much as I want, so I've missed some stuff. Hey, that's all right. I don't stream that often anymore. That's when I was mixing paint in high school. One of the guys came in and smeared paint on my mask that filtered the air, and I had to breathe in paint fumes. No, that's awful. I hate that. Cod blobs. All right. Let's go to the options. I know this is like right in the middle of a thing. We're gonna temporarily turn the music off. Let me, here's what we'll do. So that it's not just nothing. I'll put on one of my YouTube videos for like a few minutes. If you like what you're about to see. 47, that feels like much higher than it was. My subscriber count? It wasn't that high a second ago, was it? Oh, I'm curious now. Ooh, I'm curious now. Current subscribers. Can I look at my analytics with you all? Can I do that? That's fun. These are my analytics, everybody. This is on my editing channel. Did I post the thing? Yeah, I did. This is my analytics. I got a bunch of new. I uploaded a video this day, and then this is like every day since then. That's cool. It's still like a fledgling. It's not like a ton of people, but channel's not very old. Okay, we'll go to my channel. Wait. Hold on. Now just hold on a second. One moment. Okay. So this is my new video, but let me play. What about yeah, I'll just play the new one. Whatever. We'll just play this for a few minutes. And I'll try and just not talk for it. And then maybe I'll get rid of the hiccups. Thank you for being flexible, everybody. I appreciate you all very much. Do you want to start editing video but don't want to break the bank doing it? Well, I'm here to help. My name's Comfy and I've been a professional video editor since the caveman days. I used a stone computer. I got a lot of comments on my last video asking me to cover how to get started editing using DaVinci Resolve. Only problem was I'd never used it before. Well, that all changes today. I sat down and got myself familiar with it, and now I'm here to tell you 2 things. Number 1, this program's pretty good. It has loads of features and functionality that you don't find in a lot of other programs. And number 2, this program is free. The cost barrier for a program like Premiere can be prohibitive for a lot of people. But with this free software and my help, there's never been a better time to be a creator. So let's not waste any time. All right, so when you first open it up, it's going to show you all of the projects you have ongoing. We're going to make a new project. We're going to just name this Test Project 3. I've made a bunch of, I've been tooling around with it a little bit. And then it'll open up something that may or may not look sort of familiar to you. We have our media area over here, our timeline viewer over here, and our timeline at the bottom. So I went ahead and recorded a little bit of gameplay so that we have something to work with on this video. So when you click and drag your first video clip inside, it's going to ask you, do you want to change the project frame rate? So I'm used to Adobe Premiere where the timelines themselves have all these settings, but it seems like DaVinci has sort of a project frame rate. We're going to just go ahead and say yes. But from what I understand, you're able to change this later, so it's not a big deal. So we have our gameplay clip and then also our VTuber clip here. I've dragged those both in now. I'm going to click and drag them both in here, one on top of the other. So to make this a little easier to look at, I'm going to go ahead and disable this top view for now by clicking that guy right here, but we'll come back to that later. So like Premiere, Resolve seems to have a lot of different workspaces. So what we've defaulted into is the cut area, and I think that this is supposed to mainly be for assembly rather than the nitty gritty. So we have the timeline as you sort of might recognize it down here at the bottom, but additionally, it looks like this guy on the top represents the entire timeline at all times. So if you're working in this screen, you don't have to sort of zoom in and out to get to the end. You can kind of just click around and watch it from here. This is nice to have, but I feel like for me, I'm more used to the edit area, so let's check out that. So this is a little more like what I'm used to. We got a lot of different things to look at here. So first and foremost, we still have our viewer in the middle there. We can see all the different tracks now. We got video on top of audio. We have our media area over here. We see the 2 clips here and then our timeline right here. Can I rename this? How do I rename this? Oh. You just click on the, okay, you click on there. Test timeline. Below here is where all the different effects live. And then over here is our effects control, which seems to just be always on top, which I do appreciate quite a bit. So for example, if I click on this clip in the timeline, I have options to affect the video. I've been muted. Oh, geez. I think it worked. I think it worked, everybody. Sorry, my bad. I think I had my finger on the mute button, but I think I pressed it then muting myself instead of unmuting myself. I'm doing better. This is good. I like it. I like it. Okay. All right. Screw the hiccups. They can eat my entire butthole. I don't like it. All right. All right. Here we go. Right in the middle of it. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? The case 2 months ago?
Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe.
Will you tell us about it now? I'm dying to know.
Yeah, converse, baby. Tell me all the things.
Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand.
Based on your testimony, Mr. McGilded was declared innocent.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of things.
I knew it.
What sort of things did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. I couldn't see a thing, and then...
Thud.
I heard that loud thud like someone falling on the floor.
That's when Mr. McGilded... And that's when Mr. McGilded discovered you?
Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There wasn't much light to see by, but when I looked at it...
When I looked at...
When I looked at me hands, I had the cove's blood all over them. I was so scared I couldn't even speak.
You had his blood on your hands? In other words, it was Gina that was the witness... that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight.
Then Mr. McGilded started asking you questions, I suppose? Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat? Yeah, he did, only... That's not all.
What do you mean?
I mean, he threatened me.
Threatened you? How?
He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard. And about what he was going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me scarper before the coppers showed up.
Lemon 247, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew crew. How are you? Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Because he's dead now, he can't hurt you. Whoa! You said Mr. McGilded made you swear not to tell anyone what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you?
Yes, with Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but... It was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, so he couldn't help it.
I just woke up now? Hell yeah. Yo, I love it. Good morning.
Good morning. McGilda did that and dragged me out by my arm, and that's what I saw. It was on the floor next to the old geezer would have been stabbed. A disc.
A disc?
All bright and shiny.
A disc? Do you mean... Whoa! Manta reads! Oh! Welcome, Raiders! My name is Comfy Catboy. You were playing that Ace Attorney, like, clone game? Is that good? Is that fun? I looked at it, and I wanted to do it. Overdue book raid. Listen, I'm collecting all of your overdue books. Give them to me, put them in my little hands, and we'll just pretend. I'll just pretend that you don't have any over late fees. Hachiro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew crew. You're really enjoying it? 20% off on Steam. Ooh. I might have to. Baby hand. I actually don't have baby hands anymore. I have regular sized hands. Let me show you my hands, everyone. They're regular. They're painted, even. I got them painted fingies, baby. They wiggling. They wiggling, everybody. Oh, woo! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I can't even, like, do anything about it. Like, I was super skeptical, but you can really tell the love towards the series. That's really good, because it was, like, for me, like, I was like, oh, that might look fun. But then, like, it almost sort of looked, it kind of looked like, oh, maybe this is, like a little too fan-gamey, but, like, any good rec. Do I have toe beans? I don't have beans, but I have, I got, like, they're like little paw boots. They're like little booties. It is straight up Ace Attorney. Yeah. Just with magic, I do like magic. Ace Attorney, original flavor does have ghosts already, so, you know. It's fine. That means that ghosts exist in this world, too. You know? Like, technically. How am I? Am I centered? Gotta focus my chi a little bit. Put myself back. The only thing that I don't like about VTube Studio is, as far as I'm aware, there's not any hotkeys for positions. All right, babies, here we go. Well, if you gotta take a post-stream break, please do so, of course. Go get a snack, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff. We're gonna be going for a little while longer, for sure. Yeah, that's it. I'm doing all the silly voices, my best terrible British accent I can muster.
Yeah, that's it, the one what the D took me off at Winterbanks.
So the music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus? Looking for an ancestor of Mayor to channel some spirits. But oh well. Maybe someday. Maybe if we dream about it. Not for long. No.
Not for long. McGill had spotted it right away. He picked it up smartish and stuffed it inside his pocket.
So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder?
And the bog trotter told me. I want to mutter a word of it to no one.
What you heard?
Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin.
Presumably, that was McGilded getting on board.
Nah, not only him.
Oh.
Because I could definitely make out the footsteps of two people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim.
Like every British person I've ever met. Thank you, sad divorced dad. Hello. Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. Mason? Where's Mason?
In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride.
But whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I always succumb to it.
And in your own testimony, Gina supported his. All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that wasn't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time in low voices.
Objection. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What? What were they talking about?
Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other.
So McGilded was lying, as I suspected. But now he's dead as fuck, and so it's fine. It doesn't matter. Probably.
I knew it weren't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, Mr. McGilded told me to hide back under the seat again.
He did.
I climbed in and waited. The two cows from up top ran to get the coppers.
Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First.
Right, and after they'd gone, McGilded asked the driver to do him a favour.
Favor? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take this coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbroker. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 guineas. Whoa. A nearby pawnbroker, you mean on Baker Street?
Yup, you got it. It was Winterbanks. The coachee snapped up the money and ran off to pop his coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGilded opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see.
Yoshiko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew crew. How are you? Let me rephrase that. Objection, Your Honor. I'll come out as a lesbian. There's nothing you can do about it. Yo, I'm not going to stop you. Woshin the Unstable. Hello and welcome to the Mew crew as well. How are you? Hello. The Mew crew.
I see.
Tell me about the conditions.
What are Mr. McGilded's conditions then? For letting you go free, And Fanta reads with the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Mew crew. Ooh. The rest of the voices, thank you. They are of varying degrees of competency. I'm doing my best.
Not telling a soul, not for anything. About what I saw, what I heard. And there was something else as well.
There's more?
Yeah. This is the most important thing, he said.
Look at him. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Small change. Now then, did you hear what he asked of him? Did you see anything at all? At all?
You asked him to go pop your weasel, right?
You can't say that on television. Star, hello! Aye. The fiend's taking me overcoat to deposit with the pawnbroker hereabouts. I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. You understand?
What? You want me to have the ticket?
That's right. And I'll come fetch it for you later. Sometime within the next 2 months. Either hang on to it until then, is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it.
All right, then.
And in case I might be happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Winterbank, so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited, and the old fiend could come along and buy it.
But I ain't got that kind of brass.
Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now, if you go against me.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt.
The coppers?
Aye. They'll come asking you to take the stand in court to testify as a witness. Oh, Shark, you know Fanta? Hell yeah. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? Here's what you might say, and what it is... Wait. What it is you might say, and what it is you won't. Then they talked about it. They talked about it, baby.
He'd gone over it all, and I pocked it. I got as far away from there as I could, after he'd gone on. He hid the pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark.
So Mr. McGilded planted it. Planned it. And coerced Gina into giving false testimony.
I bet you...
Oh, shoot.
I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some corkers. The thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything what went on in the back slums.
False information is crazy. I hate it, personally. Twitter is full of it more than ever right now, and it's extra the worst.
He knew he had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilded could have, in an heartbeat, he could have had a lot of us chased out of there if he wanted to. Then where would we have gone there? Nowhere, that's where. So I didn't have no choice.
Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. Sparing no detail.
But I'm in for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid.
Well, you can make some amends by doing me a simple favor.
A favor? What?
Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial.
Eh?
If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us.
Investigate what?
The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see.
You what? You what?
Harley's having a big operation right now, Jenny.
Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right?
Angela, good morning. That's why I want to investigate, for Mr. Sholmes' sake as anything.
Good morning. Right. So what you say it is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it?
Something like that. Mrs. Sato?
Yes, of course. I have the representation papers right here. I carry them with me at all times. It's a good luck charm. I just like reading them. Oh, I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing.
All right, Gina. Could you please get over yourself?
Poor Jenny. She seems so lonely.
Gina's representation papers haven't entered into the court record, baby. Tsundere.
I'm a tsundere. Ayo. Ayo.
Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibanks now.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Perhaps I can come back to visit Jenny when we're done now.
Look, you finally cracked Gina.
I do that.
She's opened up to it at last, and now we have our representation papers. Now, no one else knows what a responsibility that is. Not like I want you to represent me in court or anything. Ooh, baka. Anyway, for now, it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating Windibanks. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. To be continued. Oh, we're continuing. I might take a bathroom break, though, real fast. Just so fast. Just like crazy fast, y'all. It's going to be the fastest. You don't even understand. You don't even know, babies. All right. Hey, just give me just one little second. Don't pee your pants. I'll try. No promises. I'll be right back. I love you all. Let me put the music back on. And nope. That's not the music. The music. Okay. I love you all. One sec. Hello. Hello. Woochin, hello. I'm back. I really need to make a BRB like button for my face or something. All right, we'll turn this off. All right, babies. Barry from Game Grumps. We're at the pawnbrokery. We're gonna investigate, you see. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now to thrust these representation papers where the sun don't shine. See what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Greggsy. Here are the representation papers.
Welcome back, thank you. Awkward Dinosaur, hello.
Your ladyship.
Ow! I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? Ah, hello. I salute you. That's good work, that is. I want some of his French fries. Here, a crown for me. That's so sweet. Thank you.
I can tell you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. How does she have so much tea in there?
She's constantly glug, 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 glug. More like Glugson. Oh, lovely. Well, let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. She's British. But I mean, she's already given him 2 whole things of tea. Like, how much tea's in there? Would it be alright if you investigated the scene of the crime, then? Who's he plays? Know where it happened, through that door behind the counter. What about in here, though?
Yes, the storeroom.
That's where I discovered Mr. Winterbank and Gina. Excuse me. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then, just sort of standing around. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. Unending supply of tea. It's like a D&D. It's like the never-ending water base or whatever it is from D&D. But tea. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. There's a problem, because there's another case in the yard. The yard needs to investigate urgently. I think the bank got robbed. You bought wine. Take it easy on that wine, though. Drink it slowly, please, for me. Fatigue. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine.
Come then! Let us not waste any time!
I'm sad about Sasato. Or, do I need to examine the door? I don't know if that's a move action or not. So Greg thinks that. That's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. The little window in the door. Little window. We wonder about the tea, then we have to wonder about the fish and chips. No matter how much you eat, it's always there. You're right. You're very correct. Mr. Winterberg face down on the floor with Gina beside him.
And the accused legal representative, blah, 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 you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruto. We must make a thorough investigation!
Yes, of course. And we will. Behind that door, that's the real scene of the crime. Tears in the heavenly glow.
Don't worry, if there are any clues in there, I'll find them.
Oh, okay. I guess I have to. Ooh. Okay. The storeroom. Lots of evidence in this room. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Winterbank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
Sato and Iris voices. I couldn't figure out Iris's, so I just made her Lumpy Space Princess. Hello. Ah! Yes, hello.
Wait, Inspector.
What is it now, sunshine?
You took one look at me and tried to run away.
You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do you? Don't crush your fries. I'll just... Well... I've never seen a ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. I didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me, you were running away from a 10-year-old.
I'm afraid this is all a little too much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
Eh? What's Gregson holding? They're French fries, but like potato wedges. Chips! Yeah, she's a 10-year-old. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? He sucks at it. I don't think that went very well. Why? When they first introduced him, I was wondering how they were going to make him silly, and this is what they did. This is how they achieved that. Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine, and I told you not to get under my feet.
We have investigating to do ourselves. Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say.
Inquire about how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Sudden craving for fish and chips. I don't know if I've ever ordered fish and chips. The bird. Yeah, let's just talk to him first, I guess. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Sure, you got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less.
Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Gregsy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, yes, your ladyship. Do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, and shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. The one and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. So it was locked from the inside.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officer's doing?
Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in as humbly as possible.
Oh.
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thuswise. Next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutted child. Wow.
Are you talking about Jenny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know.
Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious.
But I'm afraid to say she had the gun that was used in her hand. Thought it was pretty, yes, I agree.
No.
Presumably, it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now.
In her pocket, we found the key to the door as well.
What? The key to the storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector?
Correct, all of which leaves a ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Had fish and chips, depending on where you get them, they can be really good and greasy. That's the rub, right? Because it's like fried food in a general sense. It's like some people are just like, let me just go ham on it and fry it up like a big juicy ham. Like as much as you might fry up a big old juicy ham. You know what I mean? Pretty much he's not using the Susanoo takedown. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding.
Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is.
Gregsy, do you know anything about Harley? Is the operation finished? Is Harley all right? Is he?
The thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
No, the operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Out with it!
Ah! Yes, Mum! They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive.
Whole body? Anesthetized?
Is that even possible? He's even eating those halfway squashed friends. At least you know that he's the pink Bowhair's friend. Oh, yeah. It means that the operation can be completed while the patient is fast asleep.
Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we just managed to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction.
Trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I heard. He's got squashed and still eating. He doesn't want to waste. Now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently.
Oh my.
No one knows if the anesthetic's still in the system or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. But anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes round again.
Harley.
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. Okay, alright, let's look around. So we got this. Policemen have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Poor Mr. Winterbank. He was a nice old man.
Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely, the fellow died instantly. He wouldn't have felt a thing.
Aha! I may be able to help with that. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo?
What the hell? I have a bad feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold.
Hairdo is bow-shaped. Oh, you're right. I never really thought about it. But their bodies squashed in half, Gregson still ate the food.
Yes, what a scientific observation. So you need this.
Oh no, what is that scary-looking thing?
Harley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Ah.
What the hell?
Oh, the color of the bloodstain has changed. There, does it make sense now?
Yes, I think I'm starting to understand.
Good, it works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you say. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color.
Slow your roll, bro. This is a new version of a blacklight. It's the old version of a blacklight.
You can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash. Ow, Pika, hello.
What the hell?
Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Hasn't it, hasn't it? I bet Jenny would say it's bleeding great.
So whose blood are we looking at then? I'm gonna scratch my little ear.
This must be Mr. Winterbank's blood.
Ouch! Hydrate. You got it. I gotta relock my chair yet again. What?
Bleeding, right?
Yes, that's where he was shot, so there can't be any question of that.
This could turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we simply must make a note of it!
Everyone got bleed.
Blood samples portfolio.
Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
Just peachy a puddle of blue blood.
As long as I have a reagent left, sure.
So I want to look at that. Oh, fun. Okay. Color. It's the color of blue. Danganronpa who? Who needs it? I do want to play that new game, though. Not Danganronpa, but the Code Vein or whatever it is. Whatever it's called. Look at the gun! This is a revolver, a real one.
And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Winterbank's life. What's the matter, Suzy? You and Runo look like you're about to faint.
The Twitter shake trend? Oh, the like the grimace shake, you mean?
It's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh.
And I've had issues with guns in the past. But anyway, we saw Mr. Winterbank with this yesterday, didn't we? I shall have to take my own life. Maybe he really did it. Saw some Danganronpa edits. I see. Must be the same gun. last night, and I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here. That was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Gina's hand, Gina's hand.
Mr. Winterbank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he?
Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet it had in the gun has been fired. So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Alright, we've looked at that. Okay, I haven't looked at this enough. I'm not sure. Iris? Don't worry, I'm alright. But we must find the true culprit.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Why is this open? Of all the articles in the storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked. What is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript is being kept in. Well, that's important.
Oh.
Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this...
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. You must check inside the box at once.
Yes. Ah! Someone says.
It was there. Iris' story was there.
Really, it was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris? Yes. I mean, of course I believed Harley when he said he deposited it here, but still. It's a relief to actually say it. Really? Because it's not a very well hidden frown. Iris is mad. What's the matter? What's the matter with it? Iris? Galaxy, hello! What's the matter with it? The Hound of the Baskervilles. There wasn't anything secret on the back. A rack of paper. Hound of the Baskervilles. Does Otterson know the exact title of this unpublished story? Oh, I forgot about that. I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain to me. Imagine if it's a fan fiction manuscript.
I'm so sorry.
Can I look at it again? Is that enough? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Whatever. We got a block. Bicycle. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them. I can't believe how many there are.
A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings. Look.
Pieces of different people's lives. Quietly gathering dust in here together. Something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be, not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around. Hello. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Thank you for calling me sunshine. What a compliment. Wow. Just wow. Is that it, really? No way. There's nowhere else to look. I've looked at the gun, yeah. There's not like a ton to look at in here. Is that really it, though? The door was locked. Maybe I need to look out there. Let me try. Let me see about talking with him. Or maybe presenting some stuff to him. It's a schmoke spice. Dr. Gregson. Okay. You don't care about this. I don't care about the dialogue that is an accident. He loves the tea. What about this? Okay. Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest. He drinks tea when she gives it to him. It's my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles. Most fascinating title, your ladyship's fascinating, and I don't suppose. Would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time?
Good question. I can't really remember.
I see. Well, why would you, your ladyship? I'll just await this publication with eager anticipation.
You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable.
You looking to be arrested, sunshine? I didn't mean it like that.
Even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you?
Okay, that wasn't anything.
Okay.
Let me just check one more time, I guess. I mean, I guess that's everything. Maybe we can mark, I guess we must need to, like, go and investigate the other area. Alright, let's see here. This certainly felt like something, but I guess not.
Oh, hello. There's the article ledger there, Mr. Windibank's notes, and... What's this? It looks like someone has left a little photographic print behind. It's the same cat. Oh, look at the back. There's some writing. As there? Oh, show us, Susie. Show us. It's the same thing. 15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th April, 10:30 p.m. Gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly, it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think. Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper I happened to have on hand.
You lost brain cells. What happened?
This photograph of a cat. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Oh, yes, you're right. You're very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that print. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out! All right. Let the cogs turn.
It's not exactly the same photograph. No, it's not exactly the same. It's almost the same. Cat's looking a little more over in this one. When your class is asked how non-binary people exist, tell them the same as everybody else. And then scream at them. No, don't do that.
I've got it. These 2 photographs hide an amazing secret. A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once.
Oh, this was that thing from before. The pictograph thing. Do you really want to know?
Yes, we need to tell you about this pair of photographs.
Yeah, tell me. You just should have just stood in shock. Give him detention. Oh, I don't know. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to know if people are acting in good faith or bad faith. I feel like generally, unless it's easy, just be kind to people. But at the same time, it's like don't take any shit from anyone. And that's some bullshit. But some people are just like truly ignorant, so it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
Sorry, so I have these 2 photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter, and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these 2 identical prints?
They're not identical.
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry?
If you look carefully, the 2 prints aren't the same, not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now. Could you say that they're just slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
Christian, hello! Welcome. How are you? But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the 2 prints?
I'm doing great. I cured myself of the hiccups earlier. We're gonna solve this case. I'm doing excellent, baby. Thank you for asking.
Ah, well, because they're a set, you say?
No, I don't.
This pair of photographs
is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment. I'm gonna lend you a mounted bump. Stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently?
Oh, yes. That's what Mr. Sholmes told us yesterday. You see, there it is, just over there.
Ah, yes, of course. A magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. I wonder if this, how this looked on the 3DS. Because this game came out on the 3DS, and I have to imagine that, this little gimmick made use of the 3DS's, 3D-ness. Haha, well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures, even without one of those contraptions.
What, really?
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'll be able to tell ya. Did Sholmes? No, this is not Herlock Sholmes. This is Iris, his 10-year-old daughter.
She's over the moon, bless her.
Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. Yeah, explain.
I, for one, simply have to know!
Have you ever considered, Renault, how our eyes see depths in the world around us?
Well, I just opened them and it works.
But the reason it works is because we have 2 eyes.
2 eyes? Shocking.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye, and what you see with your right eye, are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. No, Sholmes isn't dead. You're lying! No lying!
Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly.
Exactly, and in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the 2 views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see. Try it, try it. I thought he was dead. No, he had surgery. That whole thing about it. My brain is really amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me.
I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right?
Oh, well done, Suzy. You're so quick.
So if you can persuade your brain to merge the 2 pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see the depth in these prints?
Yes, Ronald, you're beginning to understand.
And the stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that?
Yes, but as long as you have 2 images, 2 eyes, and 1 brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really? How to view them, how to view them.
Let's try. Let's see if we can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope.
Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go. Sao-san really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes. That's the main thing. Can you both do that? Can you do that, chat?
Cross my eyes, I think I can.
I'm not going to. Watch me and see if you can copy. Make your eyes do this.
All right, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? There, how's that?
Wonderful. Now's your turn, Rudo.
Trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Not exactly an easy task when 2 people are staring at you cross-eyed.
All right, that's enough practice. Now try looking at it with the prints. Start by starting with 1 print and slowly crossing your eyes. Yeah, we did it. You should see the 2 overlapping images like this. You try it now, Runo.
I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we just did it. Did the print split in 2 images for you? Now, the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then try crossing your eyes again. The prints should slowly merge together until... Wow. Wow. They form a new single image in the center.
Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now! It looks so real. Oh, I could look at it all day.
I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. Your turn, Renault. Pretend you're looking at it through the two pictures, and slowly close your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle. Like, this is it? Do I need to... There, you managed it. Oh, I didn't do it. I guess I was supposed to do it in real life. Now you know how stereoscopic images work.
Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Renault? They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. You do it? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who do find it tricky.
Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? If I remember correctly, you pressed the little knob here.
Yeah, put them in there.
And set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back end. Wow.
Do the cross eyes. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. Not even close. The model can't do it. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households at the capital currently. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at the pictures like you hate them. But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Stereoscopic pictures? I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. We certainly learned a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge I'll actually ever need. Well, it's an Ace Attorney game, so... You know. Okay, but now I need to look at the back of it. This is the ticket Gina brought in here yesterday.
Yes, having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilded 2 months earlier. Article deposit, one gentleman's overcoat.
The other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat. Excuse me.
Yes, for a small box deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident.
Did that have anything to do with this? Well, but it's not the same. It's a different one. What do you mean? One's got blood all over it. Can I examine the blood? Oh, okay.
Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here.
I have noticed. Come on, Sasato.
The red smear, you mean?
Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? If Sasato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case...
Yes, we need Iris!
We should show this to her before we forget. Oh, the bloody mark on the thing. We're gonna get it sprayed, baby. Present that to Iris, baby. Present it now. Oh, hell yeah, Icy Soul. Oh, that looks like blood. I love blood. I can't get enough of blood. I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. It's a piece of leather. Don't worry, Renault. You can leave the rest of me. I'm gonna shoot it with my gun. What color will it turn? It turned purple. Look at that. Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it?
We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
Well, this particular stain of blood. Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is? No idea. I don't know. How could I? We don't have a known sample of the same color. Without that, it's impossible to know.
Oh, how very vexing.
I wonder. What? Well, it's true that the color doesn't help us. But what about considering how the mark came to be there in the first place? You might have an idea about that. Mightn't you, Renault? What if you keep staring at me like that? No. Let's try that again. Oh, am I just supposed to guess that it's... Okay, I guess I think I do. I guess I think I might.
Iris, you know as well.
You first, Rhoda. Who do you think it belongs to? A gloved hand? I mean, maybe it's Iris. Or, I think it's Gina. Pop Windabank. Pop Wind! Break Windabank.
Oh my, you think this is Gina's blood?
Yes, it was Gina who brought the ticket here to Windabanks after all. Sometimes the simplest answer is the right one.
But Gina doesn't own any gloves at all.
I thought she did.
Oh.
Jenny wasn't injured either, was she?
Ah.
Uh-oh. We're trying to work out where the blood came from, so we can rule out anyone that hasn't been bleeding straight away. Perhaps my answer was too rushed. I have to think this through some more. Is it Magnus?
Mr. McGilded?
Yes, after all, this redemption ticket belonged to him.
Oh, you don't think? You mean during that incident on the omnibus?
Clara! Ruffian Rig! Oh! Hello, Raiders. My name is Comfy Catboy. I no longer have the hiccups. How was art? That's my favorite video game. What did you draw? How are you doing? How is stream, Clara? Oh my goodness. Mickey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mew Crew. Baby! Boo, 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 boo. We are, you had art block. Did you draw a block? Like a block man? Like a arty blocky boy? Like a block? Like a Minecraft man? Have a lot of emote practice? Yo, hell yeah. That's so fun. Oh my goodness. We are on the trail of a murder most foul. Oh my Cuba. Yeah, draw next time. Listen. Here's my #1 tip for art block. You just keep drawing blocks until you're like, hey, what if I did something else? And then you draw the other thing. And then you're like, hey, art block removed. Zelda theories. Ooh, I should have done that. It's definitely real good advice from a real... Oh my goodness. I do all the voices, everyone. If you don't like bad British accents, I have bad news for you.
Oh, so you don't think... You meant during the trial, the incident on the omnibus?
Yes, I expect so. It's a very clear print and no small amount of blood. So it must have resulted from a fairly serious accident, such as he might have sustained on the omnibus.
But wait, if I remember rightly, no sign of injury was found on McGilded at all.
Oh.
I'm just getting it. I'm knocking it into the park. We're trying very hard to work out who the blood came from, so we can rule out anyone who hadn't been bleeding straight away.
Okay, well, it's not the other guy. Okay, I'm doing such a bad... I guess it was Mason. Mason must have... Because it wasn't him, because we know his blood is blue. Minecraft Claire's skin. Ooh. Nice fired Mason?
You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there.
Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I'd never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired, though.
The victim? Of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago!
Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windabanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago.
Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
I ask is, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from the stomach? Wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Hydrate, you got it.
It certainly does look like a leather-gloved thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time anywhere on his body. From which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo! You sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. They're just so quirky.
Yes, I think you're right, Rana.
Very well. Let's make a note of this.
The details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the code have been updated in the code record. Oh my god. And the blood analysis data. Okay. Dope. That was one thing I examined led to all that. So let's let's look in here. That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Runo?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, wow, this will be a treat. Shall we have a lesson? This really sounds like Atlantica from Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know how to tell you this, but it really sounds like that to me. What do you think? Is it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gregsy to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard.
Okay, that was nothing.
I mean, do I need to look at this again? That ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? It must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in a pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head, if you ask me.
Clearly, Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care.
Okay. Moving on. And we just see Sholmes hanging off or something. I'm back from surgery.
This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as they're right in front of your eyes. It makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen.
Okay. What about the where about where Mr. Sholmes got shot? Like, where's the blood there? There no blood? No blood?
I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. Here we are, although I'm confident I can get it closed again.
Oh yes, that's a folding stereoscope.
Really? Is this a stereoscope? Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there.
Ah, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside.
Looks eatable. She's very adorable.
She's not really annoying at all. Not like Sholmes. Wiggles, hello. But this little thing is much simpler. It's a much simpler design to use at home. There's special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
Wonder if I could make money out of these in Japan.
I would keep beating my toilet sparkling. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. What? What? Huh? Okay, that was also nothing. Oh, the pictures! What about the cameras? We got a whole explanation about the dang cameras in the shop. Where are they? I don't know if we ever, like, got to... A skull? Police... No, it's the police. But she's still yeet size. She is a 10-year-old. She just gets a cushion at the landing location.
The police are scouring every inch of this place by the look of it.
Instructions from the auditor to examine every article in this shop and every ledger of booking accounts.
Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely.
We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene at the early hours. We sifted through all of the shifts at least, but still. We've been working through the night, that's for sure, and even then we'll barely have scratched the surface.
I'm in a pawnbroker's.
Every policeman's worst nightmare. It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know? I'm in a pawnbroker's. Come on. Come on now, come on. Maybe if I... What about you?
This officer's been staring intently at the wall ever since before we came in here.
Shh, keep it down.
Oh, sorry.
There's a major clue just here. Really? We must tell Gregsy at once. As soon as I report it, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here even longer.
Stuck here? What do you mean?
I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over my shift.
Really have a tough time, the British police.
Oh, there's like a bullet in there. It's like right next to my little hair thing.
Yeet.
That doesn't stop us investigating now, does it? No, I suppose not. Fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Oh, yeah, okay. It's just all the way off to the end. Ah, look here. Oh, yes, a bullet hole. I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably, Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Yeah, so hold on a sec. That means there's another gun. And there's blood over there, too.
Ah, well, Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
Sorry?
It's all there in the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris?
Ah, did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. Did Clara transform into Comfy again? Yeah, Ghost. It's me. This is my Clara accent.
Hello. Hi. It's me, Clara Dogford. Hello. I got a new model
today. Bork, bork, bark, borf, borf. Ruff, ruff, ow.
This is what I sound like. It's me, Clara.
How'd I do?
In jest.
Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't do it even once. I got that for now, Rona. Let's examine this bullet. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it
Blood.
a suspicious red stain on the calendar? Aha! This is why I come out. Oh, right. You have your blood gun. Your gun for blood. No, it's Mr. Windibank's blood. Exactly. Here we go then. Boo, 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 boo. Green. Hmm. That's a whole different person.
It's completely different to the color that Mr. Windibank's blood turned in the analysis.
I have been deceived. It just goes to show things don't always go according to plan, do they?
Nevertheless, we must add the sample to the result of other blood analysis.
That's not the last clue. I don't know how to look at the camera. Just gonna clear this out. Green blood just seems wrong somehow. Oh, there are all sorts of different colors. There are pretty pinks and purples too, you know. Like I said, everyone's blood is different. I wonder what color my blood would turn out. Actually, I don't want to know. Some hats? These shelves are where the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy. This is a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example? Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know. Are you alright, Bruno? Oh, it's just, well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue. That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever. Okay, that was nothing. What am I missing here? I feel like I've looked at everything. Heck, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I can say more stuff. Let's move back. Let's talk to what's his bucket again? Present? Let's see. No, he don't know nothing about this. I don't know nothing about this. I just want to drink my tea. What? Okay. What have I missed here? I feel like I didn't miss anything in this room. Let's see. Maybe I need to, like, investigate this. So, name unknown. Price fired Mason. And Pop Windibank. Excuse me. We have 3 blood samples here. Where is there more blood? I want to, like... I don't know how we look at the... where Sholmes got shot. Like, it was on the ground. I thought. And I want to look at the cameras, but I don't know where to look for that. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know. We gotta. We must. Not the shovos. We haven't gotten the go-ahead. We haven't gotten the line of dialogue that's like, hey, you did it. You looked at everything. So there's gotta still be something. But I don't know. It really feels like I've looked at everything. Let me just pull up a spoiler-free, what's this? Feed me. Thank you. That looks like amu rice or something. Ace. Great. Wait. Great. Ace. Attorney. Chronicle spoiler-free walkthrough. Okay. Let's pull this bad boy up. Let's go all the way. Let's see what I've missed here. Not this case. Is this the case? That's the clouded Kuroko. This not right? Versus Sato. Am I being crazy? Oh, this is the second game. I've scrolled too far down. Okay, they're all Kurokos. No, this is... Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on. I haven't scrolled down far enough. Perhaps. Perhaps. That's what it is. What on earth? What am I supposed to do, y'all? What's a Catboy to do? When I can't read the dang old guide. Okay, so what? Okay. Trophy achievement. Oh, okay. So let's okay, converse with Iris. Oh. We need to go back to... Okay, wait. So we're gonna... Move to shoulder. Okay, examine the... Huh? What on earth? Investigation part 2, investigation part 3. Okay, I think this is it. So move to the right side. Examine the calendar, the stereoscope, the shelf, the music box, the desk, the back door. Talk to Iris. Present the ticket so she can do the stupid thing. Select the second option. Select the third option. Move to the storeroom. Talk to Gregson. Present. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we have to... I thought I already did that. Maybe I didn't. Let's, we gotta present something to Gregson, I guess is what it is. Which I thought I had done. I thought I presented this already. Present. Iris' story manuscript. No. Examine it, look at it. At the pawnbroker's ticket box. What do you make of this? Okay. What have we? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What have we here? Redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Thank you for your patience. Looks like someone ran out of the office stationery and wrote a ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket from a gilded overcoat, the one the little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to, Rudolph's right, Gregsy. It isn't the same ticket. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. So, what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask? This is a second ticket. Second one? Seems that Mr. McGilden, in fact, had another article in storage here at Windibanks. Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruto.
Here we go. I did it. We figured it out by looking it up. This ticket was the one in the pockets of Mr. McGilden's overcoat. You mean to tell me? Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems. Ugh, I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGilden deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank.
Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it? Do you have any idea where it is, Gregsy? Any idea at all?
Bad detective, bad detective.
Another article belonging to Mr. McGilden. It could be an important clue. Well, yes, I suppose it could be. Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. And your lunch. And your cookies. This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector. That's enough sauce from you, Sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it? Oh, yes, of course. Articles are only held for 10 months.
So the small box will no longer be here then.
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once. You're wasting your time.
Oh!
There are dozens of little boxes out there, hundreds even. We can't possibly know which one might have been McGilden's. That information's not written in the ledger. Well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case. Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Come on. Come on now. Whoa! Dong! Dong! Dong. Get it? Ah! I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap? I doubt he set it to scare anyone.
Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Oh?
Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind.
Don't you remember Rena? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be a liar. Really? Did I say that? Yes, you're done.
The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we'd better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Let's do it, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Go to prison, baby. Scooby-dee-bop, buddy-weedy-bee-doo-bop. Ah, Gina, good, you're back. Ah! I love her.
The police must have finished questioning her then.
Oh, how was it, Jenny? Was it awful?
Oh, didn't bother me.
Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks.
Oh, right.
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? I'll change what everyone's saying. That I did it.
Let's not.
Gina, we came to ask for your final decision.
Eh? What decision?
About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not?
I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see.
She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know that what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Let's talk to her. Tell her everything we just did.
Oh, all right then, blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it?
Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
You don't say.
We don't know.
We don't know yet, Gina. Calm the fuck down. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime.
Welcome back, Cecil. While we haven't managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. Looks like I'm gonna have to take some evidence. It clearly reveals and thrust it in Jada's face, or I can present it to her calmly, I suppose. What? What? Well, whatever. We'll talk to her first.
We already have the representation papers and other documents we need. All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk.
That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow?
Nah, don't bother.
Jenny!
Rip them up and chuck them, would you? They're representation papers or whatever they're called. This cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin.
So what will you do in court tomorrow?
Don't be stupid. I'll be fine on my own.
I don't think you will be.
Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
This is one stubborn pickpocket. Alright, I'll present you with something. Alright, I'll do it. I think it is. I think that it... I mean, she gave us this, right? Is it this? Yeah. You see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windibanks, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now.
Eh? What? That?
I don't know.
They all look the same to me, those tickets.
Surely not. This one has a very obvious mark on it that would appear to be blood.
Eh?
Does that ring any bells?
I don't know. It all looks the same to me, blood.
They all sound the same to me, these answers. Suspicious. Was that not the answer?
Heck.
Present the manuscript. Found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Oh, that's why she went. Ah! That's right. Because she was like, oh, he stole it. And then he didn't. Or he sold it.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Curiously, the storeroom at Windibanks showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception, the box file that housed the manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night?
Eh!
You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it?
Ah!
Why don't you tell us what happened? Stop being so weird about it. Alright.
Alright, yeah. This Baskerville story, it's the latest Sholmes adventure, alright. But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured, it's gonna be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right?
No, no, no.
Oh yes, at least 5,000 pounds.
What? So, you intended to sell Iris's manuscript, did you?
I don't buy it. No, Jenny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I weren't going to sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript, or whatever you call it, really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the first place. I was in the place. For Iris' sake. Isn't that right? Ah!
We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did.
What? I know you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just know it. Well,
When I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before.
5,000 pounds.
grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liars, a lot of them.
Iris looks shocked at how much your manuscript would sell for, yeah.
You ain't just realized it yet. I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't at Winterbanks. You'd soon see if you had a look.
Crying. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him.
Oh, Jenny, that was so sweet of you. Alright. Drifter boy, hello. I'll tell you what, did it? Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. With your big old irises. It weren't because of Iris, that's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest? If he really deposited the manuscript at Winterbanks? It's like I told you the night before.
You brought some food for me, thank you.
I never had a father.
Milk! Chalky milk, thank you.
But Iris's load ain't like mine. She's got a dad, only she can't see him. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me, anyway. Last night when I was listening to you, what you were saying. Stories about daddy.
Stories about Daddy. Daddy!
You mean they're not the adventures of the great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner?
I didn't do it for you, Baka.
Daddy!
That's how I see it, yeah.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Jenny.
Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we?
Look! Give it a rest. Wait. Give it a rest. Oh, God. I've lost my brain.
Give it a rest, will ya? I ain't all this chummy nonsense, dear, ain't it? I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work, because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper.
I hadn't noticed until now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Whoa. Are some very suspicious red stains.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Let's do it. Let's present some evidence. I think I presented this already, but... You see this pawnbroker's ticket? It's the one you took. Did I already do this? This is the one I did, but... Oh, maybe I need to, I'll present this, actually. The blood sample thing. Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they?
What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo.
You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. Or could it be blood that's spattered from Mr. Winterbank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat around the bush here. Let me fire this gun that I brought into jail right on this person that can't stop her. Can't do anything about it. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
Take it easy, Iris. Don't kill me.
Don't move, Jenny. I'm gonna shoot.
That's a lot of blood. There's blood everywhere. It's purple. Ow.
Oh my.
What the? Forget the sleeves. This whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now.
The blood must have reacted with the chemical to turn it a purple color, which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Yes, now let's say, who has the purple blood? It's thrice fired Mason. It was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it.
What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. Means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker,
Stop
Mr.
it.
Mason.
Get some help.
How dare? How dare you, Shark?
Truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oi! Would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling half a story!
Ow. How dare. Icy Soul, I love you. Let's converse with Sasato, I guess. We can now see the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
Now I ask is, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush up a fella bleeding from his stomach? Wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from Mr. Gilded trying to pull the victim to his feet.
No, if that was what really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat.
The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered all over Mr. McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. He's a stabby boy. Tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, Magnus McGilded. But he's dead. He's dead as hell now, though. So it's okay, I guess.
Mr. Naruhodo!
That horrible case is solved at last, and I helped the man walk free from that trial. I used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? Rena, did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent? I believed, or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. A weapon?
A lawyer's weapon.
Show me your lawyer's weapon, Ryunosuke. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson.
You mean Kazuma-sama?
Listen, Ryunosuke. We're best friends, we're just friends. Lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients, and that's all we really have.
Wavering belief?
Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. Haha! Oh wait, that's her. What's funny, Gina?
Oh, sounds like this Empire Japan you come from. Everyone must be soft.
We miss you, Kazuma. Wah.
Well, come on. Look at the message got you into, believing in that bull trotter.
Yes, I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free, but he is dead now, so whatever.
At least you learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one, get up on no one.
I mean, you're in jail, bud. I don't know what to tell you.
Gina, may I ask you something? What? Just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. Are you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, did I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo!
Lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients.
Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I trust her! Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial.
Eh! Are you half-baked?
Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Mickey, the British accent was funny and now it's growing on me. Hell yeah. Believe that you're telling me the truth. You get used to it.
Seriously, Mr. Naru, oh no. Didn't you hear all what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off my tongue, and I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Gina! I do understand why you chose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people that you would do very well to trust. People who will never let you down.
It's true that I'm just a student of law and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I'm completely on your side.
What? What do you expect me to say to that?
Oh, she crying.
Then it's decided I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You wasted a lot of... I don't know what you are, I don't get you.
They just pose. Don't say anything. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out all right in the end, I think.
Woo!
Wait,
whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice.
Mrs. Sato?
Somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't here before.
What? Uh-oh. Who is it?
Blimey, you shop, eh?
Oh, hello.
Suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts, like the art of stealth I've heard so much about.
Anyone who's being stealthy, it was you, Inspector. Ragsay!
Oh dear me, I'm most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
I like it, people listening in our conversation.
Good grief, listening in? No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave, even though it was after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived. This very minute, not a moment earlier.
That's all it is. Nothing untoward. Nothing at all. After hours? Is it that late already?
So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship.
Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio. All the best. Bye. It's a lot of farewells, and none of them appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
If she calls him Greg Z.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
I don't get this emergency. It's the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish. Lord Strongheart will, well...
Emergency? Lord Strongheart?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Anyway,
Alright, Greg Z, if you have to, but let's chat out.
Good night, charmed. Can't wait. If you please, my pleasure.
It's a lot of pleasantries, and none of them sounded sincere.
Greg is so funny. He said such silly things.
Certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. A good question.
I must attend to the court clerk's office now before it closes.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Mrs. Sato.
Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later.
So our investigation came to an end.
Gregsy, you got some explaining to do.
Sato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day.
And then it hit me.
I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san would be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan.
Naruto-san, it's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted.
What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested. All on the back of the news that her father had fallen ill and she must return to Japan at once. Thank you for the recap. I hope your father recovers soon.
Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm, and yet I seem unable to find the words to express any of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow.
One final task? What are you talking about? Just say what you mean.
This is 2 months since we arrived in London. When we managed to establish this office, it was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret.
I'm so sorry, Susato-san.
It's just so sudden, I really don't know what to think. I had no time to gather my thoughts.
I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel like I've learned something.
And what would that be?
It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities.
Facets?
And like a jewel, the light plays off of them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. Renosuke, what are you saying? We only see a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story.
What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on for as long as we live.
That's so true. That's so valid, bestie.
Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much, but I keep hoping that one day it'll all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated, and I'll finally understand how everything fits together.
Naruto-san!
I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark.
It's amazing to think that it's just been 2 months. You've grown so much.
Sorry? I've what?
Oh no, it was nothing. Unimportant.
What are you even saying? Susato! Say what you mean! Oh my god! Do you know what time you'll leave for London in the morning?
Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I should be leaving here at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.? I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. I set my iPhone. Thought I said something. I didn't, iPhone. Calm down.
Absolutely not.
Sorry?
I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow.
Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but...
Every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible, even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try. It's me, Susato.
You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Oh my! I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this.
What is that? Some huge bundle of documents?
It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus.
The McGilded case.
It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you.
With everything else she had to think about, Sato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting.
It was my pleasure. I can only hope that we'll bolster your case tomorrow for Gina.
Thank you so much, Sato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the whole world. It's an impossible thing to say. You can't say the word judicial without sounding like a drunk person.
Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure.
Sorry? I didn't quite catch what you said there.
Oh! Ignore me! I was just mumbling to myself. I do that sometimes. I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me.
What?
Nothing? Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruto-san. Here's a glass of warm milk. Chug it right before bed. I must finish packing up the things in my room. Sato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night.
Whoa. Wait, there's something I need to say. Hiya! Oh my goodness. What was that?
A secret technique of mine. The Susanoo shutdown.
Shutdown?
Please, I implore you. We have to voice our goodbyes. I won't be able to hold back my tears.
Bye-bye. Alright. Maybe I don't want to hold in my feelings, Sasato-san. Did you ever consider that? What about my feelings? Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo.
Sato-san.
It had truly been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us and learning the truth about the nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, and yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. All right, this is a good. You're so wordy, bud. Little buckaroo. Yeah, stop dotting and go to bed. Small hours? St. Sinner's Hospital? What? You what? Yes, I quite understand. It is a great weight off my mind. I don't know who these people are. Oh, hello, Sholmes. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place exactly as we've discussed. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. Ah, my dear madam. What have you done? What has happened? What has transpired? He's just standing up. He just had surgery. Just a bullet taken out of him. He's just like smoking a pipe. Well, hot dog, babies. We will pick this up. That's right on time. We'll pick up this case tomorrow at 9 a.m. West Coast American time with the start of the trial. Do you not smoke after surgery? Am I supposed to? Was I supposed to? Let's I lost all my winders. Where'd all my winders go? Where's the winder with the there we go. Alright, babies. I love you all the dang pieces. Thank you for this stream. Hey, thank you for being here, babies. I love you all to pieces. If you guys had a good time here, I have a few links that I would like to share with you while I find somebody to raid. The first is my card. It is a one-stop shop to all things Comfy Catboy. If you want to find me on Twitter, which is slowly dying or quickly dying, however you want to look at it, or Instagram or anywhere like that, the card is the best place to do that. We also have the link to the Discord. It's a beautiful place full of lovely people, and I would love, love, love to see you there. And last but certainly not least is the link to all of my YouTube channels. I have 5 channels. The one I was showing you before was the editing channel. I'm trying to start. I have a fledgling, how you say, like a YouTube channel about video editing and helping people do video editings. But there's got to be something for you. There's going to be something that you're going to like. I wanted to raid this person. Okay, yeah, they're still gone. They've been going for like 5.5 hours, so I was slightly worried for a second. This is one of my long time stream friends. We're gonna be rating Taco Ethic Art. If you're still here from Claire's community, you probably know Hal. If you are a subscriber, you can copy and paste this raid message. And if you're not a subscriber, hey, give it a think. I'd appreciate it. No pressure, of course. I love you all to pieces. I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. West Coast American time. for more good times. I love you to pieces. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.